kidding. Why in the hell did that even have to happen? Okay, I love Yuri. I'm not gonna say I dislike it. I am all for Yuri's scenes. But the entire development and point of this series of actually Hata getting with Ringo, and since the beginning of the first episode, we know he's had a crush on her, and we find out now all the actual, probably any form of any romance development he's had with her has just been completely crushed, because now Ringo's feelings and love projection is going towards Minori. So, really, that was very stupid on the part of the way the plot went, because now Hata can't win now since we know Ringo has probably everlasting love for Minori. So I thought that was just a really messed up scene. It was funny. I did get good comedy out of it. I mean, I was more of the what the fuck factor in the entire scene, because I just couldn't believe how everything just hit the fan real quick with the entire plot acceleration of finding out that Minori was writing the actual notes to Ringo instead of, you know, Hata actually writing. So that was just a shocker. Now, there was some comedy in this episode, especially with the, I guess, obesity fatty girls. That was a funny scene, okay? Getting to see Ringo and Minori, the way they looked all chubby, it was adorable in a certain sense and aspect, and then finding out just how they made fun of that entire section of culture was messed up in a certain sense. It could probably make a lot of people mad, but I felt like it was a funny scene, but a little bit dark. Now, the animation quality of this episode, it was good in scenes, especially the ending scene. We get to see how the entire animation changed, especially with Minori and Ringo actually hugging, getting like face-to-face close up, which was a really adorable, quiet moment. Well, in the middle of this episode, we also had some very deep, actual, really deep moments with the, I guess, harvesting and actually being a farmer. I was really taken back by how deep this series can get when they actually want to focus on the main aspect of the series, like farming. The farming aspect of this series, even though it's probably taken a backseat a little bit to the actual comedy-wise, them going straight out into the focus of, like, southern blight on these plants that actually really exist in real life, and a lot of farmers struggle with this type of disease in soil, was shocking to see, especially in this type of anime. So I will give props to them. They managed to make a very deep section of how farmers lose crops. They have to transplant soil, move soil all the way, completely like burn all the plants. It was a good, you know, realization of real life. But besides that, this episode didn't really have anything that held me to it. And then we once again had Fujoshi alert girls again. We got the freaking entire club and just anal BBs coming there. I'm going to tell you, that entire scene was stupid. We had a really nice, good scene with Kei and Hata actually having some form of friendship bond, and then all of a sudden we have the Fujoshi girls just come over and just destroy the entire moment. That was a really messed up scene. I have nothing against those type of scenes, even though I don't like to see them. I have nothing against them, but that entire scene just completely wasted time in this episode. There was nothing important out of it. I didn't even get a laugh at it, a smile, a chuckle. I was more just like shocked, oh, here we go again. So, I'm upset with this episode, honestly. It could have been a lot better. I think the main reason why I am so pissed about this episode, though, would be that ending, because any development was just crushed. And I felt like even though this is a comedy, you know, gag anime, it would still focus mainly maybe on the major plot of the series of how Hata has endearing love for Ringo and wants to have, I guess, a date with her, marry her, whatever he wants to do with her. So, really, a lot of fans of this series, if you really enjoyed this series, this episode will probably upset you if you're into the romance genre. I'm not looking forward to any romance in this series now after this. I mean, you can look forward to probably Yuri, but nothing really entertaining value that'll probably keep you to the series with a really heart-touching romance. Tell me your thoughts on this episode, everybody. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? And what was your favorite part about it? What was your worst part about it? Did you think the Fujoshi part was actually should have been in this episode? Do you think it should have been removed? Tell me your thoughts. You all wonderful day now wherever you live. Please stay safe. Chibi out.